You've been in a room with other people and there's a moment when the talking pauses. Someone shifts in their seat, clears their throat, or reaches for their phone. You don't rush to fill the silence. And the quiet relief you feel in that moment is something you never explain. You've noticed how people respond to this about you. They ask if you're tired, distracted, bored, or upset. Sometimes they don't ask anything at all. They simply decide what your silence must mean. In social settings, silence is treated like a problem. Conversation is treated as proof of connection. So when you don't speak, it gets misinterpreted. Your quiet is mistaken for absence. But silence, for you, is not emptiness. It's a different kind of mental activity. Your mind doesn't reach for sound to regulate itself. It settles into quiet instead. This pattern usually forms early. Often in environments where speaking didn't lead to clarity or safety, words were noticed, silence went unnoticed. Over time, quiet became efficient. It allowed you to observe without interference. You learned to notice tone shifts, pauses, contradictions. Modern life doesn't recognize this well. It rewards constant expression. Silence is treated as something to fix, not something to interpret. But your silence holds information, more than people expect. People who prefer silence over conversation tend to share specific psychological traits. These traits often go unnoticed because they don't announce themselves. 1. High internal filtering. You don't express every thought you have. Most ideas are evaluated internally. Accuracy matters more than speed. 2. Sensitivity to cognitive noise. Small talk consumes mental energy. Silence restores equilibrium. Not because you dislike people, but because your system requires quiet. 3. Delayed emotional processing. You often understand what you felt later. Speaking too early blurs meaning. Silence preserves it. 4. Pattern-oriented attention. You notice systems more than moments. Conversations feel fragmented. You're tracking what's underneath. 5. Low tolerance for performative speech. You sense when words stop being real. Silence feels more honest, even when it's uncomfortable. This trait once had survival value. Watching mattered more than speaking. Those who noticed early adapted faster. They didn't need to announce what they saw. That pattern still exists. Even now, you don't react quickly. You react accurately. This isn't something you need to explain or justify. It's simply how your mind maintains coherence in a world that rarely stops talking. If this felt familiar, it's because you've lived it silently for a long time. You don't need to name it. The silence already knows you.